You've been lied to. They told you kindness is strength. They said if you're just good enough, patient enough, understanding enough, people will value you. They'll respect you. They'll treat you right. But here's the truth. Nobody wants to admit your goodness is being used against you. Every time you say yes when you want to say no. Every time you put someone else's needs before your own, hoping they'll notice, hoping they'll appreciate it. Every single time you bend over backwards for people who wouldn't take a single step for you, you're not building respect. You're teaching people how to use you. And the worst part, you probably don't even realize it's happening. See, we grow up with this fairy tale version of the world. Be nice, be humble, turn the other cheek. Good things come to those who wait. Do unto others as you'd have them do unto you. Beautiful ideas, really. But here's what they don't tell you in those motivational quotes. The world doesn't work that way. Not in your relationships, not in your career, not in any arena where power and influence matter. And whether you like it or not, power and influence matter everywhere. Machiavelli understood this 500 years ago. And today, we're going to break down why his lessons are more relevant now than ever. This isn't about becoming a bad person. It's about stopping bad people from walking all over you. So, if you've ever felt taken advantage of, overlooked, or disrespected despite doing everything right, this video is for you. Let's talk about power. Let's talk about boundaries. And let's talk about why kindness without strength is just another word for weakness. Now, I want you to drop this affirmation in the comments. I choose powerful kindness. Now, let's get into it. Number 1, feckiness trap. Let's start with something uncomfortable. When you're endlessly nice, people don't remember your value. They remember your availability. Think about the people in your life right now. The ones you drop everything for. The ones you help without hesitation. The ones who know you'll always be there. Now, ask yourself this. Would they do the same for you? If you hesitated before answering, you already know the truth. Here's what happens when you're too kind, too available, too understanding. You become the person people call when they need something. Not the person they respect, not the person they admire, the person they use. And I'm not saying this to be harsh. I'm saying it because it's real. Think about it. The person who always says yes. The person who never pushes back. The person who's always there at 3 o'clock in the morning, ready to listen, ready to help, ready to sacrifice their own time and energy. Are they admired? Are they celebrated? Are they treated with the respect they deserve? Not they're used, because people don't value what comes easy. They value what has a cost. They respect what has boundaries. When you're available 24/7, your time becomes worthless. When you never say no, your yes means nothing. When you give without expecting anything in return, people stop feeling grateful. They start feeling entitled. You become background noise, a resource to be tapped, a safety net they know will always be there. And the saddest part, you probably convinced yourself this is what love looks like. This is what friendship requires. This is what good people do. But let me ask you something. If being endlessly giving made people respect you, wouldn't you be swimming in respect by now? If always being available made people value you, wouldn't you feel valued? The fact that you're watching this video tells me you don't. And that brings us to the second truth. You can be the most honest person in the room, the most loyal, the most genuine, the most pure-hearted human being on the planet. But if you have no power, no influence, no weight when you speak, your goodness becomes forgettable. People respect results, not just intentions. I know that's hard to hear. We want to believe that being good is enough, that doing the right thing matters on its own, that integrity speaks for itself, but it doesn't. History is full of good people who got crushed because they had no power to protect their goodness. Because in the real world, goodness without influence is invisible. You can have the best ideas in the meeting, but if you don't know how to present them with confidence, someone else will steal them and get the promotion. You can be the most faithful friend, but if you don't command respect, people will betray you without a second thought. You can be the most loving partner, but if you don't have standards, you'll be taken for granted. This is where people get confused. They think power and goodness are opposites, that you have to choose between being kind and being strong. That's nonsense. The truth is simpler and harder. Goodness needs power to survive. Have you ever felt like you're constantly bending to please others, losing a bit of yourself in the process? It's time to talk about boundaries. Think of your values as the core of who you are, the very foundation of your life. Boundaries are the fences you build around that foundation, not to shut people out, but to protect what's most precious to you. Saying no isn't selfish. It's an act of self-respect. It's declaring that your peace, your energy, and your well-being matter. True strength isn't about being unyielding. It's about being clear. When you honor your boundaries, you teach others how to treat you, and you attract people who respect the real you. Start today. Identify one small boundary you can set. It's your first step toward building a life that is authentically, unapologetically yours. Thanks for watching, and if this resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more. Hey everyone, let's talk about something super important, but often overlooked: setting boundaries. Think of boundaries as your personal rule book for how you want to be treated. It's not about being mean or pushing people away. It's about respecting yourself enough to say, "This is what I need to feel safe and valued." When you don't have clear boundaries, you might find yourself feeling drained, resentful, or taken for granted. Sound familiar? That's your cue to start practicing self-respect. Saying no to things that drain your energy is a powerful way to say yes to your own well-being. Start small. Maybe it's declining an extra task at work when you're already overloaded, or telling a friend you need some quiet time. Every time you honor your limits, you're teaching others how to treat you, and more importantly, you're building a stronger, more confident you. You deserve it. Thanks for watching. Ever wonder what it really takes to hold on to power? Let's dive into the mind of Niccolo Machiavelli, the OG political strategist. He famously wrote The Prince, a guide for rulers that's still debated centuries later. Machiavelli had a pretty cynical view of people. He believed we're generally selfish, fickle, and driven by self-interest. So for a ruler, is it better to be loved or feared? Machiavelli's answer: fear, but not hatred. Why? Because love is unreliable, but the fear of punishment keeps people in line. He argued that a successful leader must sometimes be ruthless and deceptive, doing whatever it takes to maintain stability and control. It's a harsh take, but it forces us to question the real nature of power and leadership. What do you think? Is he right? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more big ideas explained simply. What do you think of when you hear the word power? Is it money, status, or being in charge of a big company? We often get it wrong. Real power isn't about controlling others or having the most toys. It's actually something much quieter, something that comes from within. True power is self-control. It's the ability to manage your own emotions, to stay calm when things get tough, and to make decisions based on your values, not just your impulses. It's about having the discipline to work towards your goals, even when you don't feel like it. It's the strength to be kind, to listen, and to lift others up instead of pushing them down. This kind of power can't be taken away from you. It's built day by day through small choices. So instead of chasing external power, let's focus on building our inner strength. That's a power that truly lasts. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to subscribe for more. Have you ever felt like your kindness was taken for weakness? Let's talk about that. True kindness isn't about being a doormat. It's a choice you make from a position of strength. Think of it this way. A sharp sword kept in its sheath isn't weak. It's controlled. Your kindness should be the same. It's about having the strength to say no, to set boundaries, and to walk away from people who drain your energy. Your kindness is a precious resource, not an unlimited supply for everyone to take. Protect it fiercely. Be kind, yes, but be kind because you are strong enough to choose it, not because you're afraid to be anything else. That's the kind of kindness that truly changes the world, and most importantly, protects your own. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more thoughts like this. Have you ever felt like your kindness was taken for weakness? Let's talk about that. True kindness isn't about being a doormat. It's a choice you make from a position of strength. Think of it this way. A sharp sword kept in its sheath isn't weak. It's controlled. Your kindness should be the same. It's about having the strength to say no, to set boundaries, and to walk away from people who drain your energy. Your kindness is a precious resource, not an unlimited supply for everyone to take. Protect it fiercely. Be kind, yes, but be kind because you are strong enough to choose it, Thanks for watching. And don't forget to subscribe.